Such was the lesson of both Nazism and Islam.
Bukhari, our prophet, the messenger of our Lord, ordered us to fight you until you worship Allah alone or pay us the jizya tribute tax in submission. Our prophet has informed us that our Lord says, "Whoever amongst us is killed as a martyr shall go to paradise to lead such a luxurious life as he has never seen, and whoever survives shall become your master."
Once Hitler exposed the nature of his spirit, biblically grounded Christians immediately recognized that his God was Satan. German pastors wrote Hitler a letter. They said, "When blood, race, creed, and nationality are raised to the rank of qualities that guarantee eternity, the Christian is bound by the first commandment to reject the assumption." And we must come to the same conclusion about Islam. For the Koran's dark spirit says that killing guarantees paradise. His creed calls for blood, race war, and the Islamic domination of the world. Turning the page, we discover that religions are established by evil men because they put such men in control. The individual loses his individuality, sacrificing choice at the altar of obedience. Mein Kampf 4:11. True idealism, in other words religion, is nothing but the subjecting of the individual's life and interests to that of the community. The ultimate will of nature, capitalized N, therefore representing deity, leads men to acknowledging the privilege of force and strength. Here, the instinct is to unconsciously obey. It was Muhammad's favorite word, too.
Quran 47, verse 21. Were they to obey, showing their obedience in modest speech after a matter has been determined for them, it would have been better.
There are a limited number of ways to control people. Authority can be earned. It can be militaristic, seductive, coercive, or religious. Behaving in the manner necessary to earn authority was well beyond men like Mohammed and Hitler. Militaristic authority was something they both craved. As such regimen bans all choice. Orders must be obeyed by unthinking servants. Although both men ended up as dictatorial warlords, they couldn't start out that way. So they turned to seduction, the first tool of pirate and profiteer. Muhammad, for example, enticed the unsuspecting into his lair with promises of booty and babes. Once these men had seduced sufficient militants into their ranks, they used them to terrorize others into submission. Terror is the principal tool of coercive manipulators. But nothing beats religion. It provides an individual with ultimate authority, and it's the perfect platform for raping the world. In Mein Kampf, page 456, we read, "For with all great reforms, the remarkable thing is that at first they have only a single individual champion. The goal lays dormant until one man stands up as the proclaimer and flag-bearer of an old longing, and he helps it to victory in the form of a new idea. So saith the Führer." And the reason is, Mein Kampf, page 460, we must produce that spirit which enables a people to bear arms. And that's because when it comes to wars, holy wars are the most vicious. Mein Kampf 467. The movement intends to nationalize the masses by a ruthless and fanatically one-sided orientation. Islam and Nazism concentrate power in the hands of an uncontested dictator. Mein Kampf 478. The movement represents the absolute authority of the leader. The leader bears the highest unrestricted authority. Only the hero is chosen for this. Islam agrees.
Ishaq, we were steadfast, trusting in him. We have a prophet by whom we will conquer all men. Bukhari, I heard Allah's apostle saying, "He who obeys me obeys Allah, and he who disobeys me disobeys Allah. He who obeys the chief obeys me, and he who disobeys the chief disobeys me."
It's a simple yet sinister formula. Muhammad said in Al-Tabari,
"Rejoice, Allah has promised us victory after tribulation. This increased the Muslims' faith and submission. When cities were conquered, Muslims used to say, 'Conquer for yourselves whatever seems good to you,' because all treasures were given to Muhammad."
Next, Hitler explains why Muhammad focused on gratifying men's flesh and why he needed to attack Judeo-Christianity during the formation of Islam. Mein Kampf 468. He who would win the masses must know the key which opens the door to their hearts, that being sex, power, and money, and failing that, the promise of babes in paradise. Its name is not objectivity, which is weakness, but willpower and strength. One can only succeed in winning the souls of people if, in addition to fighting for one's own aims, one destroys at the same time the supporters of the contrary. In the ruthless attack upon an adversary, the people see proof of their own right. They want victory of the stronger and annihilation, or unconditional surrender of the weaker. Islam means unconditional surrender. It achieves victory by annihilating all who oppose it.
Koran 88, verse 1. "Some, all disbelievers, Jews and Christians, will be humiliated and scorched." Koran 60, verse 5. "We reject you. Hostility and hate have come between us forever, unless you believe in Allah only." Ishaq. The apostle said, "Their religion will never march with ours." Koran 8, verse 39. "So fight them until there are no more non-Muslims, and all submit to the religion of Allah alone in the whole world."